So Mitchell Marsh comes in for Peter Hanscom. So obviously it's a long series. Our bowlers have had a really big workload, and we feel that we're going to need Mitch's bowling at some point. Yes, that's why I've made the change. Yeah, I'm sure Pete'd be upset, but I think he's had conversations with the selectors that there's a few things that they would like him to work on, and I think Pete's open to that, and we know that Pete at his best is going to score a lot of test runs, and not just his batting. He brings a hell of a lot to our side in terms of his fielding, his experience, and just the way he generally goes about his cricket. So we love having him around the group, and we're sure he'll score a lot more runs for Australia. Oh, there's probably a touch of both, to be honest. But yeah, Pete knows that there's things that we'd like him to work on and improve, and he's going to be around the group this week, and going to Sydney, a place where it normally spins. I think Pete will come back into the fold pretty quickly, because he's renowned as probably our best player at spin. So as I said, he's got things to work on, like we all do. We all want to get better every day, and I know he'll be doing everything he can to get back into this side. No, I don't think so. We did it last year during the Ashes as well, and again, the majority of this decision has been based around the fact that it's a long series. We've played in a lot of hot days, and our bowlers have had big workloads. So we think Mitch can come in and do a really good job with the bat, and obviously he'll give great support to our bowlers. So it's a bit of a win-win. Well, I didn't know. I've just finished in the nets, and to be honest, it doesn't really bother us. We've done all our homework on their whole squad for a number of weeks now, and we've been prepared for all of them to play. So what they do is their business. We'll just keep focusing on what we're doing. Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm hearing that there's going to be a really big crowd tomorrow as well. So we know wherever the Indian team goes, there's always a huge fan base, and I think after a win for us in Perth, you'll see a lot of Australians out. So hopefully we outnumber the Indians, but. On a personal note, I'm really lucky and honoured to captain Australia, and now to be able to do it in, the biggest day of the cricket calendar for me is really exciting, and can't wait to get out there. I think the wicket will be really good. It's obviously going to be really hot as well for most of the games. So, I think most of the Shield games have been played here this year. I think there's been one result, so I don't think it'll play drastically different to what it has in the last few years, although it does look a little bit different, but as we saw in Perth, it looks can be deceiving at times. Yeah, I'm not sure, to be honest. I think as I said, the grass here can be deceiving, and I haven't played here myself this year, but I've got a few Victorians in our camp, and they said it's looked worse than it's played at times. So again, with the hot weather around, it'll be a hard one to win the toss and bowl, I'd imagine. Oh yeah, well I think, as I said, after Perth, we think Nathan Lyon's the best spin bowler in the world, and we're really lucky to have him. So whether it spins here or not, at the moment the way Lyono's been bowling is irrelevant. He gets the job done in any conditions. So we're lucky to have him on our side. No, I don't feel like we're on top of them. We feel like we're getting better every test, and certainly when you've got an inexperienced playing group, when you get a big win like we did in Perth against the number one team in the world, guys are going to grow with confidence a little bit and come to Melbourne feeling a bit better than we did when we went to Perth. So, but yeah, as I said, we feel we're improving every game, but we know we need to keep stacking up good days and good hours of Test cricket, and if we can do that for another 4 or 5 days, come day 5, we think we'll be right in the thick of it again. Well, you'd have to ask him, mate. I'm not sure, but I mean, if you need a crowd to get you up for a Test match, there's something wrong, and I don't think Virat Will. He's a world-class player, and I think from what I've seen, he's up for the contest regardless of who's watching or who's in the stands. So I don't think that'll change a hell of a lot about how either team goes about it. But it is also exciting to have a huge crowd here in Melbourne. It's always amazing to play in front of this place when it's full. It's a tough question. I haven't learnt or changed a lot, to be honest. I think I've come into the team and the job at a time where I've been through so much as a cricketer and a person. I'm a bit older than most guys come back into this scene. So I just think I've just had a bit more life experience. I'm sort of comfortable in my own skin and happy being myself, and that's as simple as I've kept it. And so far it's working out okay. So no need to change.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave your comments in the comments section below. Click on the bell icon for notifications.